Hey you guys, it's Megan. We are live. Happy Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. Welcome back for my live morning shipping video routine. Today we've got 8 packages going out. There were some decent sales in here, including one item that sold for $70. So altogether, I want to say the gross was almost $400 for these 8 items. Hello, Paul. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Sarai. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Bobby. I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for stopping by. So the first item going out is actually this kind of vintage-looking Talbots Houndstooth sweater. This has been sitting for 3 or 4 years now. Let's look. Looks like I paid $1 for it. It sold for $25.98 and shipping will be $7.52, which is a flat rate envelope. Let's see. You know what? This needs to be refolded. The bag has several holes in it, and this is a really old item. So let me just refold this real quick because it's been sitting for so long, and I think the presentation would definitely look a little bit nicer if we put it in a fresh poly bag. Let me grab one of my 10 by 13s. It is a thicker sweater, but this will just help make it look fresh, even though it's been sitting around here for years. Hey, is it B Castaldo 54? Thanks for coming in. Hello, BrickQuest. Bobby, how have you been? Hello, Creative Illusions. Hi, Diana. Okay. Now we're gonna put a fresh little eBay sticker on here. Oops. Let's get a little more tape. I ripped off part of the little adhesive strip that's on here, so I just fixed it with some double-sided tape. I'm going to fit this in a flat rate envelope, otherwise it was going to cost over $10 to ship it to Brooklyn, New York via weight. Sometimes you just gotta push the air out of there a little bit. Okay. All right, so there's our sweater. It's not too thick, but I was able to fit that whole thing in the flat rate envelope. So yesterday I was able to finish getting all of the tops that were sitting over here on a chair measured, bagged, and tagged. Last night I listed 10, and so far today I've listed maybe 5 or 6, but I'm hoping to finish listing the whole thing was 40 items, so I'm hoping to list that remaining 30 or so today and then get started on some jeans or maybe some shoes, because I do have a big tote over there in the formal dining room that is full of shoes. Hey, Miss Nis, thanks for coming in. Hey, SSP Clothing, thanks for stopping by. Hi, Shoes Rule. Hello, Statement Piece Clothing. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Beetle by Vintage. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Okay. Next item going out is this pair of 7 for All Mankind Josephina Skinny Boyfriend jeans. This has only been listed for maybe a week, so these sold very quickly. I did pay $5.25 for them. These sold for $42.24. Shipping will be $5.72, which is first class. It looks like they weigh 15.5 ounces, and my first class poly bags weigh about 0.3. So I know as long as this package itself weighs 15.7 or less, I know I can ship that first class. Okay, next up, this is a pair of Adriano Goldschmied, the Stilt Cigarette Jeans. It looks like I paid $1 for these. They sold for $38.72, and shipping will be $5.72 again, which is first class. Looks like these ones weigh 15.6 ounces. So again, packaging for my first class weighs about 0.3. So we will be right under that 1 pound limit. Missness, I use those cardboard flats a lot, more than the padded flats. Yep, me too. I only use those padded envelopes for if I have like a pair of small shoes or heels that are heavy, that are not very expensive. If it is a nicer high-end pair of shoes, the buyer paid more money for it, I will ship it in a box. But if it's over a pound and it's not high-end, you know, I only sold it for $20, $30, I will try to fit it in a flat rate padded envelope. Otherwise, everything else goes in the cardboard ones. The padded envelope, I believe, is $8.20 now, and the flat rate envelope here is $7.52. Okay, next up, I know there's a bunch of comments here in the chat, so I'm gonna try and keep up with you guys. Bobby, I did get your notification today. Oh, wonderful. I know a while back, most of you guys who have been following me for a long time, my notifications for my lives stopped going out. So normally when I would go live, there would instantly be a ton of people popping up in the chat. You know, within the first 10 to 20 seconds, there'd be 10 and then like 20 people in the chat already. And then something happened a few months ago where I would go live and no one would jump in the chat. And then like after a minute, it would say that they were like sending out notifications to friends. And by the end of the chat, there'd be like 3 or 4 people in it. So I would just post it to Instagram and then everyone would be commenting, hey, I didn't catch you live. I'm like, I have no idea why there's no notifications. So I'd save them and then also upload them to YouTube. So I'm happy that whatever that issue is fixed, because I like doing this live and being able to interact with you guys. And when you're interacting with nobody, that wasn't really an incentive to do it. Hello, Anita's Fab Finds. Thanks for coming in. Hello, my random stuff. Hello, is it, your name is long. Tito Alonzo Percussion. I probably really butchered that one. I'm sorry. Thanks for stopping by. So next item, this is a pair of Pravada wool dress pants with like an embroidered fake belt around the waist. These did look like a vintage brand. I paid $1.50 for these. They sold for $33.19. Shipping will be $7.52 for a flat rate envelope. Now that I bricked that off, you can kind of see up close, but it has like this embroidered belt that goes all the way around the waist, plus their wool, which is another incentive. My video just paused, so it seems like I'm still having that issue. I need to keep looking up at the screen more so that I can see when it gets dark and then when it times out. And it's funny because this is a brand new phone. I just got the iPhone 13 less than a week ago, so it's definitely not the phone. It's something with the settings or Instagram. I'm not sure. Hello, Nancy. How are you? It might be the phone settings like set to automatically time out my screen, but you'd think, and with today's technology, that if you were live streaming, the phone would know that. SSP clothing, lots of people have been having issues on IG, not just you. Okay, well, good to know. At least my issue with the notifications seems to be fixed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself, but that was really annoying for a while because I was used to people popping up as soon as I would go live. And then for months, nothing would happen. I'm like, okay, so no one can see this. No one's getting a notification. Like, why am I pushed to the bottom ranking of Instagram? Nancy, tired. My mom with Alzheimer's was up at 3 a.m. Oh, goodness. You know, so many people right now are just like sick. And I have had a recent family member diagnosed with dementia. And then their spouse is also having medical issues. So I know just a ton of people right now are going through a ton of stuff on top of COVID. Hopefully I can say that word publicly. But I know a lot of people are going through some stuff right now. So hopefully she can get on a better sleep schedule, Nancy. That's really rough. Hey, Rose, thanks for coming in. Nancy, she is at daycare, but have to pick her up at 2. So does she stay with you then at night? And ideally she'd sleep through the night and you keep, so she like goes to the daycare facility during the day and then she comes home at night and sleeps with you. I have to clean house, but no listings yet. Yep, this whole weekend I spent cleaning the house and I did not do much. Hey, White Tiger, thanks for coming in. Hello, Rose, I do see you there in the chat. Hello, Soulful Chic, thanks for stopping by. Okay, next item. This is a pair of 9 West Gramercy skinny jeans. They're in a beautiful brown leopard print. I did pay $3 for these. They sold for $27.42. Shipping will be $7.52, which is priority mail flat rate envelope. I can't imagine Nancy having to help an adult with Alzheimer's or dementia, because I have been around people who have that and it definitely takes a lot of patience. And it is really hard to see someone go from being a fully functioning adult to where, you know, they're just not there and, you know, they don't remember you, they get lost, don't know who people are, or they ask or say the same things over and over again. That is very hard to watch. Nancy, yes, goes to daycare between 10 to 2, recently broke her hip, oh gosh, and got out of rehab, oh goodness. At least that gives you a little bit of time to get your work done. Unfortunately, it's kind of like when you have kids, you know, like you work in between, like while they're taking a nap, or for me, while they're at school, that's my work time. So I definitely understand you there when you have to take care of another person. She usually sleeps okay, usually. Yeah. And if she's up at 3, like, gosh, the relative that I'm referring to that has dementia is married, and they have woken up several times at night not knowing where they were. In fact, they thought their spouse was actually like an intruder trying to hurt them. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. Soulful Chic, mom had Alzheimer's, rest her soul. You got this. Oh, Nancy can't find the bathroom, or like this morning got to the bathroom, but peed on the floor. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's a full-time caretaking job when, you know, when someone isn't able to take care of themselves like that. Hey, Remy's Closet, thanks for coming in. Hey, is it Nini 198523? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, the best sale of the day. This is a pair of mother jeans that I purchased from The Real Real for $10. These have been listed for, I'm gonna say, less than a month. I paid $10. These sold for $78, and shipping is going to be $7.52, which is priority mail flat rate envelope. You really gotta watch some of these brands because there are some styles by Mother that don't do as well. Same thing with Frame and Rag & Bone, 7 for All Mankind. All of them have particular styles that do exceptionally well. And then they have a lot of styles that don't do very well at all. So fortunately on this item, I was the only one on eBay selling it in this size, probably in this wash as well. So I didn't really have any competition. So if someone wanted this, they've been looking for it, you know, for a while, I was their only option. Now let's just hope they don't return them. Nancy, I'm slowly getting my listing back up. Yep, me too. I was down for a while. I mean, I would say almost a year I've been down, but I'm finally getting back in the groove of things, trying to list every single day. Nancy, I think this is the second pair you have sold from Real. Yeah, I buy from them all the time when they send out those $25 coupons. Now, they've changed their policy with those free site credits. They used to randomly send you $30 site credits, and there was no minimum purchase, and it could count towards tax and shipping. So I could always go in and get at least one or two items, potentially for free or only $1 or $2. But now they have the credits that they've been sending out are $25 off a purchase of $50 or more, which is still a good deal. It's 50% off, and you can use that on their clearance items. So what I will normally do is I'll go to clearance and I'll look for some of my favorite brands. It seems like the cheapest you can ever find jeans in the clearance section is about $10. So I will get 5 pair of $10 jeans, put those in the cart, go to the checkout. Shipping is like $11.95 plus tax, and there's a COVID surcharge, and then you can subtract your $25 coupon. So even after all that, I'm still paying almost $10 an item. I would need to do the math, but I want to say I'm still paying between like $7 and $8 an item, which is good if it's an item like this, like these mother jeans, or if you found a nice pair of frame jeans. It can still be a fantastic deal, but you have to make sure you are looking for the right items. And you got to be careful with the condition on there as well, because sometimes the Real, they do not do a very good job checking items over, and you'll get something that has a hole or a stain, a missing size tag. I've gotten items with like missing buttons before, so you just really got to watch out and really look at those photos and zoom in. Okay, next item. This is a pair of J. Jill Genuine Fit below waist 100% linen beach pants. I love linen pants. These sell for me all the time. These have been listed for, I'm going to say less than 2 weeks. I did pay $1 for them. These sold for $29 via a best offer, and shipping will be $7.52, which is a priority mail flat rate envelope. These are a size women's 14. Hi Hickson03, thanks for coming in. I'm getting so tired of returns. Amen to that. I have had so many returns lately, multiple not as described, when in the description or for their reasoning, they said it didn't fit like a 14 should, as if their body is the gold standard for sizing. Hi, Susie. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Lila's Closet. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so many more of you guys hopping in here. Hopefully I have said hello to all of you. If not, just say hello in the chat and I will give you a shout out. All right, and then our last item, so number 8. I was really hoping to sell 2 more items this morning so that I would have 10 to ship out. I really like when things come out to nice even numbers, but oh well. This is another pair of Adriano Goldschmied jeans. These are white though, and these are the Prima Crop Cigarette. They're more of like a jegging though, because they have a faux front pocket. I paid $3 for these. I took a best offer of $25, and shipping will be $5.53, which is first class mail. These weigh 13.5 ounces, so we just round up, because you know my poly bag weighs 0.3, so this one, the shipping label's for a 14-ounce package. Hi, Spreevost 2011, thanks for coming in. Hi, Ina Krakovich. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I am so sorry if I butchered it. All right, so right after this, I do my morning accounting based off of this billing summary that I print out in bulk shipping. That's where I notate my cost of goods. I write down the sales tax for each item that eBay withheld, because you guys know that eBay 1099K is coming out before the end of the month, and that is just going to have your grand total on it for the entire year. So you guys need to make sure you're keeping track of the sales tax that eBay is taking, because that is included on that grand total, even though you don't see that money at all. Hello, is it Senkins and Retro? Thanks for coming in. I just finished, so you're gonna have to watch the replay. Hello, my little swimmer. I haven't seen you for a while. Thank you for stopping by. Bobby, I am so confused with eBay bookkeeping. Well, the basic thing, Bobby, is I use QuickBooks, all right? Now, the QuickBooks self-employed version, I'm going to be upfront and say it's not very good for eBay, because there is no inventory tracking in there, and all my inventory purchases, I have to label them all under the materials and supplies category, and then at the end of the year, I take that total, and I know that's my cost of goods for that whole year, even though materials and supplies is in the like cost column. It's actually an asset until it sells. So in general, you get your eBay 1099K at the end of the year, and that is literally just the grand total of all the money you have received. From there, you have to break it down and say, okay, I actually didn't get $100,000 this year from eBay. I have shipping fees of $10,000. I've got cost of goods sold of $10,000. I've got taxes that eBay withheld for, $12,000. I've got office supplies, all your tape, stickers, shipping bags of $5,000. Like, you subtract all that stuff to get at your bottom number that you're actually paying taxes on, which is line 31 of your Schedule C. So there's a bunch of tutorials out there that will give you the basics, but in general, that 1099K that eBay gives you is the grand total, and you need to be keeping track of every single expense so that you can deduct that from that big total you get from eBay. All right, you guys, I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you all in the next video.